pushed desperate laborers toward Kolkata's intellectual Marxists, forging an alliance that laid the groundwork for an armed uprising. In 1967, that frustration erupted in North Bengal with the Naxalbari movement. This was a militant Maoist uprising demanding immediate radical land redistribution, aiming to physically overthrow the wealthy landlords. Over the next decade, the entire political structure fractured. State leadership devolved into a series of rapidly collapsing coalition governments, while violent clashes between radicalized university students and state police forces swept through both urban centers and villages. Right in the middle of this internal chaos, the 1971 Bangladesh Liberation War poured millions more refugees across the border, effectively crushing whatever remained of Bengal's fragile economic foundation. After 10 years of continuous street violence and economic freefall, the public was exhausted. They were highly receptive to any leadership that could guarantee absolute order and agrarian equality. In 1977, the Left Front coalition swept into power. Led by Chief Minister Jyoti Basu, the communist government capitalized on the fatigue by delivering on those exact promises: stability and rural empowerment. They immediately implemented Operation Barga, a massive land reform initiative protecting rural sharecroppers. By reallocating power horizontally to local village councils, they built a loyal, impenetrable voting bloc that kept them in office for 34 years. But that rural success came at the cost of urban decline. Strict regulations and frequent, aggressive trade union strikes steadily drove capital out of Bengal, causing heavy industry to migrate to other states. Decades later, facing massive economic stagnation, the Left Front attempted a hard pivot. In the late 2000s, the communist government tried to forcefully acquire active farmland in Singur-Nandigram to hand over to private corporations for industrial development. When farmers protested, the state responded with police violence. By utilizing state force to strip land from the people they had originally empowered, the Left Front committed ideological suicide, completely shattering their own base. Mamata Banerjee, leader of the Trinamool Congress, successfully harnessed that intense public outrage. She positioned herself as the true defender of the farmers, leading grassroots protests that collapsed the communist regime in the 2011 elections. Once in power, the TMC implemented a completely different governance model. Rather than attempting to revive traditional heavy industry, they focused heavily on hyper-targeted, subsidy-based welfare programs. They rolled out massive financial assistance initiatives and direct distribution schemes, like providing these bicycles for students to attend school. These programs successfully locked in the electoral loyalty of critical demographics, particularly women and rural youth. By absorbing the Left Front's existing village networks, the TMC replaced ideological Marxism with regional Bengali identity politics. This strategy secured their grip on the state's decentralized power structure. From elite industrialism to violent uprisings to communist agrarian reform and finally to populist welfare, Bengal's timeline is one continuous chain reaction. Now, that current system is facing its own mounting pressures. High youth unemployment, an ongoing brain drain of skilled labor, and aggressive political competition from the national level are all testing the limits of the state's welfare model. History shows that no political fortress in West Bengal is permanent. When a government fails to adapt to the shifting needs of its demographics, it sets the stage for the next ideological take.